Hello everybody, we're out here working on my truck. It's Friday the 28th. So I had a mess on number one cylinder. I cleared out that code because, you know, it's a Chevy. It just loves to throw codes because it can. So I got a code the other day. Number one spark plug. And I was like, okay. So I thought something easy. I'd go get a plug. Here, drop the box. Go get a plug. Just put it in it. Be just fine. But no. That's too easy. Well, pull the plug wire off very carefully, and of course, the plug wire stays on the end of the old spark plug. I'll have to look and see how many miles these spark plugs have. Hang on a second. Yep, they got around 20,000 miles on these plugs. Of course, you know, it looks pretty good. You know, it's not bad shape. Got some little bit of orange on it. That's to be expected. But you can put a spark plug in right off the bat. I've had them right out of the box be bad. I've had them later on the road be bad. So 20,000 miles, could the spark plug be the problem? Maybe. So I bought a Champion, or I'm sorry, not Champion, but a AC Delco, and it's one of those fancy things. What do they call it? The iridium, something like that. Yeah, it's a iridium plug. So I'm going to put this plug in it as soon as I finish fixing the boot. One thing about these boots, and I've already sprayed this one. Can't seem to get the boot out of there. What you do is you stick your screwdriver in there, down, be careful, right down the side, and you twist it until you can open it up a little bit. Open a little gap right up in here. Drop my screwdriver, of course. I swear to God, I pick up screwdrivers and pliers 20 times a day. Love bending over and picking them up. Anyhow, spread that out, stick your wand in there, spray some WD-40 in there. Now we should be able to twist it around real easily, and it should pop right out through the bottom here. Let's keep twisting it. Look at that. Now I can take the other wire off, repair this, and put it back on again. This thing, you couldn't even move it. You're twisting like that. You couldn't move it. So you're sticking the screwdriver in there, spraying a little WD-40 down around that boot, around the wire, and giving it a couple minutes, and then I sat there and just kind of twisted it a few times to make the lube go all the way up in here. And you can see I ripped the boot a little bit. I'm going to have to put some tape on that, but that got a little ripped. And put that end on there, put spark plug back in there, and see what happens. Seems like I get up around 3,000 RPM in this truck, and it throws a code. Last time it threw a code for something about the gas tank, some little vent thing on top of the gas tank. Of course, you got to drop the gas tank or jack up the truck bed, which I'm going to be doing because something's wrong with the gas gauge. I had Dan put a brand new gas gauge in it because Chevrolets are well known, especially the pickup trucks, the damn gas gauges are junk. So I had him spend the money, or we spent the money, put a good one on there, AC pump, and the whole 9 yards. 3 years later, the gas gauge is all messed up again. So now, sometime this year, I got to take everything out of my back of my pickup truck, and then loosen all the bolts, jack up to one side to the gas tank, crawl in there and see what's going on. I might replace that little vent thing. Since I'm in there and it seems to go bad, I might replace that anyhow. It did throw one code, but we'll see. Might be bad. So we're going to put this all together and see what happens. And I'll let you know whether it fixes it or not. Whether it's the wire that's bad, which I don't see anything on here that's bad. These are all brand new plug wires, but anything's possible. And or it's the plug. I'm leaning more towards the plug being bad instead of the wire. So, all right. I'll let you know what happens. I'm going to save this one, see if it works. All right. Catch you later. Bye. Hello, everybody. I'm back. Well, that spark plug is bad. I said I would get back to you. This AC Delco, I think, what, I have 20,000 miles on it. Yep, went bad. Haven't had that code pop up, and trucks runs great. Except now I have to pull the truck bed off for the top of the, I think there's some wires that are loose on top of the fuel pump housing and the fuel gauge. Fuel gauge. So fuel gauge doesn't work some days it does. Never had any problem with the fuel pump. So I think I've just got a bad wire down there. So I have to take everything out of the truck and jack up loosen the bolts of the truck bed and take bolts off on the driver's side and lift it up and block it up so I can get my big fat head underneath there and see why that gauge isn't working, or maybe it's the gauge itself. It's brand new AC Delco, all in one piece, very expensive pump set, and it's only been in there like 3 years. So great, thanks GM. Maybe it's just a loose wire. I'll let you know. I'll eat the turkey if it's not right and it's just a loose wire and not the pump, you know. But you never know. Okay, well, we'll catch you later and get her done.